Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Um, okay. Thank you. Sorry about the delay. We've been having some technical issues that we're trying to sort out behind the scene, but we are good now. So I believe that the technical guys will sort out whatever needs to be sorted out so that everyone on all the different platforms will still be able to have access to all the information. You're welcome. Sorry about the delay. I'm going to see how we can move fast. Um, what we want to do today is to give an update on the pre-launch, so that as many people as possible will be able to take advantage of the opportunity before the window closes. Exactly a month from today, we are 1 month away from the closing of the pre-launch. So by the 15th of December, the pre-launch offer will be closed, and we're going to be going into the launch price because we are launching on Friday, the 2nd of January. But from the 16th of December, we'll start selling at the launch price. For those of you that are not aware of what we're talking about, we're talking about the Madiba Palm Tree Farm. Madiba Palm Tree Farm. Now, the Madiba Palm Tree Farm is a 2,000 hectare project. We have it in two locations, Ewekoro and then in Obafemi, Owode. We're going to try to go through what I call the frequently asked questions today so that you can have an understanding of something. But let me just run you through the business model for the project. What we are offering right now is what we call the pre-launch. And that's an opportunity for interested individuals to come on board and partner with us as we put this together. Now, so we are starting with the 1,000 hectares in Ewekoro, and we are offering an acre for 4 million naira and an hectare for 10 million naira. An acre is 6 plots, an hectare is 15 plots. So you can pay 4 million for an acre or 10 million for an hectare, as long as you are able to pay within 60 days. Within 60 days. Now, what we mean by 60 days is that as long as you plug in within the promo period, within the pre-launch period, you have 60 days. So, for instance, the offer ends on the 15th of December. So, if on the 15th of December, that is the day you enter and you make a deposit, you still have 60 days from that 15th. All we are saying is by the 15th, we are shutting the door. But anyone that has entered in, your 60 days begins from the day you make your first payment. As long as the first payment is made on or before the 15th of December, then you still have your 60 days. So you can pay 4 million in 60 days for an acre, which is 6 plots, 10 million in 60 days for an hectare, which is 15 plots. But we also open up a 6-month payment plan. So if you're going to be paying for 6 months, then you are paying 5 million for an acre and 13 million for an hectare. 5 million per acre, 13 million per hectare under the pre-launch. Now, if you are paying for an acre, you are paying 5 million, you pay a minimum of 20%, which would be like a million. Then you spread the balance between now and the 31st of March. And the 31st of March. So that's one level. Then the second one is if you are doing 13 million, you do 20%, then you spread the balance again. Now, just like I said, with reference to the 60 days, your 6 months will start from the day that you make your deposit. So if you make a deposit by the 15th, 20%, you have 6 months from the 15th of December to complete that. So we'll still plug you into the pre-launch. If you are buying an hectare for 13 million, you pay your 2.6 million by the 15th of December. You still have 6 months to be able to complete the payment. So that's the pre-launch. And the business model is such that you are the owner of the land. So you are buying the land, you are the owner. You are the owner of the land forever. The land is your own. We're going to give you a document, your survey, your deed of assignment, your allocation paper, your legal contract of sale. Everything will be given to you. You are the owner of the land. But the biological asset, which is the palm tree, we are going to be in charge of that. We have brought in Asset Rights, which is the management partner. Then they are going to be involved in ensuring that everything goes well with the palm tree farm itself. And then once the palm tree begins to fruit, we'll take care of all the sales and everything. And once the income comes in, we are now going to share the income with you 60-40. So you get 60%, we and Asset Rights get 40. So we do 20-20, and then you get 60%. That's the way the business model works. And what you do is you invest once and you earn for life. Once you pay once, you earn for life. And then you wait for the fruiting period to go into effect. So once you pay, it's a 5-year journey. And within 5 years, everything will have been completed. And then from the 6th year, you will start earning for life. And that's it. So every detail is in the document that can be sent to you if you are interested. So year 1 is land acquisition, land clearing, site planning, land preparation and planting, land documentation and process, possibility of planting, and then your land keeps appreciating. By year 2, we do fiscal allocation of land to investor, processing and handover of your plots, planting of the palm tree if not already done. By year 3, your palm tree continues to grow. We continue to manage it. We continue to take care of it. Your land keeps growing. By the time we get to year 6, you start earning for life. So that's the information that we have given out. And what I want to do today now is to then go on to give you an understanding of the launch price and the frequently asked questions. So that you can know what you're going to miss, so that if you need to go and get money and you need to suspend other projects, to plug in, you do that. So now please listen. Are you ready for this? We are launching the project on the 2nd of January. Right now, the land has been acquired. Payment is being made already. Right now, survey is already going on. And by the end of this month, we'll have the registered survey for the 1,000 hectare. Right now, we're already operating, we're already moving into clearing phase. We're clearing the first 10 hectares so that we can begin to put the ground in place to start the nursery. So work is already going on. And we have decided that on Saturday, the 6th of December, Saturday, the 6th of December, we're going to be going there for a site visit. So everybody that has bought, if you bought the pre-launch, the office will send you a form with a link to register to join us to go and see the place. And if you are a Madiba realtor, a registered Madiba realtor, the office will also send you a link on the Madiba platform to register. Everybody that registered will give you 10 days to register. So beginning from Monday, so Monday will be 17th. So you have between Monday, in fact, I don't think you have up to 10 days, maybe 7 days. So the link will be dropped. We have 7 days to register because we need to know how many people are going so that we can get the buses, work on all the logistics and all those. About 2 caterpillars will be entering the site this coming week and they'll start clearing so that we'll be preparing for the visit on the 6th of December. So everyone that has bought, if you want to come and see what's on ground, come and see. And if you're a Madiba realtor, you come and see. So now, so for the launch price, because some of you already, you want to start marketing so that you can start getting your customers ready. So let me give you the details. So, okay. Okay, so this is the launch price. So for the launch price, we're going to be launching on the 2nd at 6 million per acre. 6 million per acre and 15 million per hectare. 6 million per acre and 15 million per hectare. And now for the payment plan, so for 6 million, you have 90 days. So instead of the 60 days we did at pre-launch, it will be 90 days. So if you are buying, you have 90 days to pay the 6 million. So anyone that wants to plug into that will now pay within 90 days. Then if you are doing an hectare, it's 15 million and you have 6 to 12 months. Now we've extended that to 12 months so that more people can come in at that point. So if you are doing hold on, I think okay, let me be sure what I'm saying here so that okay, no, you have, it's not, so it's also 90 days. Yeah, 90 days, sorry. Okay, okay, so 90 days. Okay, hold on. Let me copy. Okay, yes. Okay, so let me separate mixing. Okay, so now it's 6 million per acre when paid within 90 days, 15 million per hectare when paid within 90 days. Yeah, so 6 million per acre when paid within 90 days, 15 million per hectare when paid within 90 days. Then, if you are going to take the 1 year payment plan, so mix up there, okay. Okay, so it will be 8 million per acre when paid within 12 months and 20 million per hectare when paid within 12 months. So you can see the wide gap between pre-launch and launch so that you quickly go and pay now, because those that are coming in at the pre-launch level, it is your money we are putting together with our money to start the project. So because you are believing in us, you are joining us at the ground floor, you are able to plug in. So please, let's note it again so that there will be no mix-up. We are launching at 6 million per acre and you have 90 days to pay. 15 million per hectare, you have 90 days to pay. And then if you want to do the 12-month payment plan, 8 million per acre, you pay deposit of 20%, you spread the balance within 6 to 12 months, and then 20 million per hectare. You pay 20%, and then you spread the balance within 6 to 12 months. Now, let me now begin to go into other details like frequently asked questions and all those stuff so that we can wrap up. So let me do frequently asked questions. So frequently asked questions so that you can have this on record and then you can use it for marketing. Where is the location of Madiba Palm Tree Farm? We have 2 locations. One is Itori in Ewekoro local government, and the second one is Alaha in Obafemi Wode local government. So we are starting with the Ewekoro, and then we move to Alaha. So, but right now, what we are selling now is Ewekoro. When we sell off Ewekoro, then we move to Obafemi Wode. So we have 2 locations. Question 2: who are the owners of Madiba Farm? Now, the farm, Madiba Palm Tree Farm, is owned by Madiba Agro Estate Limited. Madiba Agro Estate Limited. And Madiba Agro Estate Limited is a part of the Madiba Global Group and the Common Sense Group, all under the leadership of Dr. Olumide Emmanuel, yours truly. So I'm the one that is the head of the companies. And so anything, whether it's Madiba or it's Common Sense, yours truly. So that's the concept. But we are doing the farming under a new company that has been registered to do that. That's Madiba Agro Estate Limited. So that's the company that is taking care of the Madiba Palm Tree Farm. What document does Madiba Palm Tree Farm have? We have a deed of assignment with the landowners and a registered survey. So now listen, that land already has a registered survey. So what we are doing is we are buying 1,000 hectares inside a 3,500 hectares that already has a registered survey. So the registered survey is available for 3,500 hectares in the name of Asset Rise, our management partner. We are now getting our own 1,000 hectares. So for that 1,000 hectares, so we already have the deed of assignment, but that 1,000 hectares that we now carry our own name is what we are now doing now, which will be ready by the end of this month. But there's already a registered survey for the land. So, and that you can go and verify from government in the name of Asset Rise. But the one that will now carry our name, we have already paid for that. Will be ready by the end of this month. How much is the cost for interested investors and buyer? Well, like I said, if you are not plugged into the pre-launch, it will be 6 million per acre. That's 6 plots if paid within 90 days. And then 8 million per acre if paid within 12 months. 15 million per hectare if paid within 90 days. And 20 million per hectare. If paid within 12 months. Next question. What does my payment cover? Your payment covers the following, because there are a lot of people doing palm tree. I'm not here to try to talk down on anybody's business, but if you know anything about the Olumide Emmanuel brand, Common Sense, Madiba, you know that we do our due diligence. We don't get into anything by emotion or sentiment. I've seen a lot of people doing palm tree. I've seen people selling for as low as 3 million per acre, whatever, no problem. 4 million per acre, no problem. Whatever you are buying, feel free to buy from anybody. If you think our own is more expensive, no problem, go somewhere else. But we have done our due diligence, and we have realized that a lot of people are just interested in collecting money. They don't have the know-how. They have never done the business before. They don't have a track record, and they don't yet understand all the things they are going to spend money on. I'll give you an example. You cannot plant on a land you have not cleared. Now, 1,000 hectares is about 2,500 acres. To clear that land alone is like 1 billion. People are not factoring all that one in. You have to do the seedling. Let me not share all the secret with them. That's their business if they don't know. So you that are buying from us, what does your payment cover? You are paying for the land costs, clearing costs, costs for seedlings and manure, because we have to produce the seedling. If we have to go and buy from NIFOR, We'll now go and buy from NIFA, we'll put it in a trailer, we'll start bringing down to, no, we are producing our own seedling. That's why we have asset rights. As our management partners, we have agronomists, we have everything on ground. So we are going to now do the seedling, and we are having the nursery in our. So by the time you come on the 6th of December, for those of you that will be there, you will see more of what is on ground. So you are paying for land costs, clearing costs, cost of seedling, the manure, the planting costs, individual survey in your personal name, either Mr. and Mrs. or Mr. If you are doing survey in a corporate name, you have to pay extra. So all the document is in a personal name. That is already included in what you are paying for. But if it's going to be in a corporate name, then you pay extra. For now, for 1 acre, it's extra 500,000. For 1 hectare, it's extra 1 million. So you note that it can increase. It's government that does that. Then you are paying for the legal deed of assignments. You are paying for admin and management fee. You are paying for insurance costs. We are going to insure the crops. We are insuring the crops. So you are also paying for that. Then you are paying for security, maintenance, and supervision. Because for 4 or 5 years, we are not going to earn anything. We are clearing the land. We are employing people. We're going to be employing over 100 people, be paying salary for 5 years without an income. So all those are what you are paying for, because it is until the palm tree fruits and we start selling that all of us start earning. So all that has been factored in. So if anybody tells you, why would they be selling their own? It's too expensive. And there's somebody else selling somewhere. Please go and buy somewhere else. So by the grace of God, after all these years, over 3 decades in business, we have come to a level where we don't, anything we are offering you from our platform, you know that we are there to offer value. We don't get involved in all these people that are just gathering money, get rich quick team, looking for money. They will now disappear with your money. You'll be crying. So we don't sell things that we cannot chest. So make sure that you do your due diligence very well. If you think our own is expensive, go and buy from somewhere. But this is all that your money covers. Not the one you go and buy. They will now have hidden charges. They will now start charging you another thing, charging you another thing, charging you another thing. That's our own. Now, next question. Is there any other payment expected from me? After this initial payment, there are no other charges. You don't pay anything for life. No charges, no hidden fee. Once you pay this money now and you plug in, you are on for life. You just continue to earn from the 5th year or the 6th year for life. Next, what is the return on my investment? And is it guaranteed? Now, please listen well, because people are just, there are people that like all this Yahoo money. People that are just looking for Ponzi scheme, get rich quick scheme. This is not a get rich quick scheme. So it's not an investment. What's my return on investment? It's not a return on investment. This is an agro real estate investment where you are earning money from the land acquisition and then from the biological assets. The land is your own, so the land will continue to appreciate. Now, listen and listen well. While there is a guaranteed annual return from the 6th year, the return per annum will be dependent on the prices of palm oil. Palm oil is more expensive than crude oil. As of today now, if you have 1 palm tree, it can give you like 25 liters of palm oil. Now, how much is 25 liters of palm oil now? On 1 plot of land, we are planting 10 palm trees. On 1 acre, we are planting 60 palm trees. On 1 hectare, 150 palm trees. So if you do 1 acre now, you are going to be getting 60 palm trees. So that means when they start fruiting, you'll be getting an average of 25 liter times 60. That's what we'll be selling to share. It's not that you come and collect the oil. We are not giving you the oil. No, we are the one milling it. We're just telling you what will come from your own one. So if you have 1 hectare, it will be 25 liter times 150 trees. So if we use today's calculation, that means from 1 acre, you'll be getting an average of 2.5 million return per annum. From 1 hectare, about 6 million per annum. But you know, we are still in year 1 now. We are not even talking of 5 years' time. So definitely, it's a good business that will give you good return. Then, why do I have to wait for 5 years before I start earning? Now, you own the land outrightly, and you start getting value immediately from the land appreciation. But you cannot earn from the palm tree until 5 years, because it takes an average of 5 years for the process from land acquisition, preparation, seedling, planting, maintenance, till fruiting and selling to share income. Palm tree does not grow in one day. Now, the particular species that we are using will grow within 3 to 4 years. That's why I give you 5 years, because we are just acquiring land, clearing land. So in 5 years, you will now start earning for life. So that's why you are waiting. It's palm tree. It's not corn. It's not ugu. It's palm tree. It's a cash crop. It's a biological asset. So you have to wait for it to grow. What kind of palm tree are you planting? We are planting the Tenera oil palm seedling. The Tenera oil palm seedling. That's what we are planting. Now, this is a very, very powerful one, because what happens is this one, number one, it's resistant to a lot of pests, resistant to a lot of things. It's very, very good, especially created for our environment and our terrain, and then it brings more oil. You know, there are some palm kernel that when you bite into it like this, the oil will be squeezing your mouth. You know, some of them, when you eat it, it's as if the shell is very close to the shell. That's not. This one is the one that is very oil rich, because it's palm oil we are focusing on, not palm kernel oil. So you get that one. Now, what experience and track record do you have in agriculture? That's why we are in partnership with Asset Rise, who serves as our management partner, and they have over 2 decades experience and all the required expertise and track record. Rotimi, who is the CEO of Asset Rise, is one of my mentees. His father had palm tree. The palm tree has been in their family for generations. 4 generations have eaten from the same palm tree that have existed for over 40 years. He has been into eating for it. He went to school, went abroad, children, everything. So he has the experience there. He now started on his own, came back from the UK, came back to Nigeria, started, and he has been doing that now for about 10 years. I have invested in his business for years now. So I've watched him, I've invested. I'll say, oh yeah, guys, let's partner together, because collaboration is the new competition. So they have the track record. I have the integrity. I have the experience of real estate. I have the network, and they have the expertise and the skill and the integrity also in that field. So we are coming together to ensure that all is well. Now, can I manage my palm tree myself or sell the oil palm myself? Our business model is only open to those who want to buy and earn for life without any stress and hands-on involvement. So you can't manage it yourself or sell yourself. So not that you will now come and say, hey, my palm tree, I need 1 gallon, I need 25 liters. No, because we are going to be producing the oil in our oil mill. So we're going to have an oil mill, and they'll be producing the palm oil in the mill. So that's how we'll be able to sell for everybody. Then what is the guarantee of transparency and my investment? Now listen, you are buying land that will continue to appreciate for life, and the palm tree too will be insured. So we are insuring the crop. Do you get it now? The insurance is for the crop. So we'll be insured. So all possible risk has been provided for, and there'll be a management team which will include investors, representatives, and there will be auditors and access to the back-end dashboard by all investors. So we're going to be giving you, from next year now, we'll do quarterly reports. We'll be doing the quarterly reports in 2026. From 2027, we'll be doing annual reports. And then from 2029, when we expect that we'll start fruiting, we'll now be doing annual meeting. So all those are documents that you will see when you get the form, and you get the documents we send to you for those of you that are interested. Now, how many palm trees will be on my land? We are selling per acre and hectare only. So it will be 60 palm tree per acre and 150 palm tree per hectare. We'll be planting 10 trees per plot to give the required spacing among each tree for proper development. So it's 10 on each plot, so that they will have, there's a 9 meter, there's a space that has to be there, so that by the time they grow and they can have enough sunlight, enough rain, and everything will be able to work well. We can have enough vegetation. So we're not the one that somebody who can say, no, in my village, they plant 20 on one plot. No. This is a global business we are doing here. So, why will I be earning only 60% of the annual proceed from my palm tree? You will earn only 60% because while you own your land 100%, Madiba and Asset Rise is doing everything else in the palm tree farm value chain, from planting to sales and management. So they will share the remaining 40. Now you are bringing money now. So you bring money, you go and sit down. We have already started going now, spending money. We have employed people already. We're already paying salary of people now. we are clearing. We are doing this then for 4 years, no income. And we're going to be spending over 2 billion. Why there will be no income? Oh, clearing the land alone is over 1 billion. Then we are going to be paying about salary and everything for 1,000 hectare. In fact, you don't want to go there to the seedling. So we are doing all that work. And then when the thing fruits, we'll still be the one to harvest, to mill, and to sell. If he easy, run out now. So that's why you are earning 60%. The land is your own 100%. But the palm tree business, all of us, they run out together. You get 60, we get 20, asset rights get 20. Now, can I sell my land or my palm tree farm anytime? Yes, it's your own. You can sell it, but the company must be officially informed, and sales must be on the same terms as you bought. And there'll be a 10% transfer fee payable to the company. So you can sell your land or your palm tree anytime. It's your property. Once you are selling, you let us know, and the person is buying under the same terms and condition. And then you give us 10% transfer fee. So whatever you are selling, we are getting 10% of it. Can I visit the farm before and after paying? Yes, you can visit the farm anytime you want. Regular visit, at least once a year, is advised and recommended. So you see things for yourself. So we are going on Saturday, the 6th of December. So on Saturday, the 6th of December, we are going, and we'll be responsible for only 2 sets of people. Number 1, our realtors, registered Madiba realtor. Number 2, our customers, those that have already bought the pre-launch. If you plan to buy, we are not going to be responsible for your transport to So if you are a realtor, you have a customer, pay for your customer. If you are a prospect, we are not going to be responsible for prospects. So this is a pre-launch. We are only going to be responsible for prospects after we launch. If you are buying pre-launch, we are not responsible to take you there. It's a pre-launch. But if you are buying at the launch price, we're going to be doing visitation, maybe monthly or quarterly. We're going to be working on that so that more people can be going to see the place. So we're going to work that at the launch price. So, and then we recommend that those of you that are bought every year, at least once a year, come and see your land. Even when the fruit, you can come there and do picnic. Just come one Saturday with your family. You sit down under your palm tree. You take breakfast, lunch, and then you go home. You enjoy the breeze, enjoy the farm life. We are going to do a lot of other, things that we are not talking about now, but we unveil a lot of other USP that we have to put in that place so that it become like a resort, an academy, and an excursion place for people. But we are not bringing all that up now. Is there a limit to how many acres or hectares one can buy? Yes. You can only buy 100 acres or 100 hectares or 250 acres maximum. So an individual or company, because we want companies to come on board, we need corporate investors, cooperative society, families, companies that we need palm oil. We need a lot of corporates to come, staff union, associations. You come and buy. Even if you're a businessman, you are doing your own business, you want to have a separate investment for your company to have cash flow for life, come and buy. But we are not going to sell more than 100 hectares to one company. So maximum that one company or individual can buy is 100 hectares or 250 acres. Can those outside Nigeria also buy? Of course. The opportunity is open to anybody, anywhere in the world. You are an individual, you are a family, you are an organization, anywhere in the world, you are welcome. Can I cut down my palm tree and build on my land anytime? No, you have to wait for 40 years. All subscribers must commit to a 40-year term before trees can be cut down, and even that cut down is subject to 70% votes. We all agree, and that will be 40 years time. The management board and those that will be managing it will be there. Then, can I get a refund of my money if I change my mind after payments? We don't do refund in this company. So any money you give us as you are paying us, we are spending it on the project. So everyone is expected to do their due diligence before paying. So before you pay, do your due diligence. Once you pay, money don't enter business. But any refund that is processed If it's an exceptional case and we decide to process, just know that 30% will be deducted. There will be 30% deduction. And then we will also pay you the way you pay us. So if you paid instrumentally for 12 months, we will deduct 30%. They will pay you to over 12 months. Not that we are not your bank, that you come and pay once more. They say you want to collect refund. They will not give you every money once. So think very well, before you join us. We are only interested in serious-minded, matured people that are ready to build wealth, not get rich quick people that are just looking for us. So that's it. So I think I've said all that I need to say. So let me now go back to the pre-launch. Now you know, but the pre-launch is on now. So why will you pay more when you can pay less now? Instead of spending money to do 30 December, this is it now. So you can plug in now. You have to December 15 to buy at 4 million instead of 6 million, 4 million instead of 8 million, 10 million instead of 13 million. 10 million instead of 15 million, 10 million instead of 20 million. So you can plug in now 4 million for 60-day payments, 5 million for 6-month payments for an acre, 10 million for 60-day payments, 13 million for 6-month payment for an hectare. And as long as you plug in on or before the 15th, you are good to go. Then for those that will join us at the launch, you will now be able to hear more about commission and everything, but that will be discussed only when we launch on the 2nd of January. So I want to use this opportunity to invite every one of you, if you are hearing me right now, on Friday, the 2nd of January, I'm inviting you to join us for the Global School of Money Summit. The Global School of Money Summit. Now, the Global School of Money Summit is coming up on Friday, the 2nd of January, right here in Lagos, Nigeria, at the Railroad Multipurpose Hall, where we have been hosting the event for the last few years. We're expecting 5,000 people live and over 100,000 people online. This year, 2025, we had almost 50,000 people online. We want to double that in the new year. So wherever you are, anywhere in the world, just join us on YouTube at Dr. Lumide Manuel on YouTube. And that will be on Friday, the 2nd of January. School of Money Summit. Virtual option is available. Physical option. And it's absolutely free. Absolutely free. And on that day, we're going to be doing the launch of the palm tree. On that day, we're going to be launching REPS, Real Estate Partner Scheme. On that day, we're going to be launching the School of Money University. On that day, we're going to be launching my brand new book, Pathway to Wealth Reloaded, updated version. On that day, we're going to be launching the commercial and corner piece of Madiba countryside. So there's so many things that will be launched that day. I'm going to be plugging you into a lot of opportunities. So do everything you can to ensure that you don't miss the Global School of Money Summit, Friday, 2nd of January, 2026. As you are doing fasting and prayer, come and add the Okay. So sorry about that. Some calls were coming in and disrupting the sorry about that. Some calls were coming in. So like I said, Friday, the 2nd of January, the Global School of Money. And then also you need to prepare for the Entrepreneurship Academy, and that's also coming up in January. That's a 1 week event, and we are already offering a special. So that's it. We are offering a special 90% discount to everybody. Instead of 550,000, you pay 55,000 for 1 week. It's world class curriculum, world class facilitators. We have raised over 12,000 entrepreneurs that we have trained. And we're going to be training. We're expecting to train 1,000 entrepreneurs in January. So you can register for that. Also, scan the code, pick on all the numbers on the screen, and then join us. Because we spent some time, at the beginning of this meeting due to technical issue, I want to go straight into Q&A right now. So if you have any question, I'm going to spend the next 10, 15 minutes. This was supposed to be a 1 hour broadcast, but since we started having some technical issues, so I'm going to spend the next 10 to 15 minutes to answer questions. So, studio guys, technical guys, help me pick any question. If people are asking any question, you can let me have the question so that I can answer some question. But I think we already did a lot of stuff with the frequently asked questions. Okay. Sorry, I need to. Is it a farm forever, never for real estate? Okay. So what we are doing is Madiba palm tree farm. It's not estate. It's a farm. It's not an estate. And we have said that we have 40 years. So for those that will be managing it by then, if you have 40 years to my age right now, I don't think it's a business I want to be focusing on. So, but there will be we have a strong management. So all the people that will be managing the thing after 40 years, depending on how the country is, and then depending on how the location is, we can now look into it to say, okay, maybe we should convert it to residential. But it is primarily a palm tree farm. It's not an estate. The difference between palm tree farm and palm tree estate is the fact that a palm tree farm is purely a farm. The land will continue to appreciate, the biological asset will continue to produce, but it's not going to be fenced. But if you say palm tree estate, then we have to fence it, we have to collect, so you have to now pay another money for developmental levy, we have to start doing infrastructure, doing this and that. So it's a palm tree farm. So that's it. I hope that answers your question. How can we invest as non-Nigerian citizens? Just contact us. Contact the office. They'll put the numbers on the screen again. Wherever you are in the world, you can invest in it because you are investing with the company. So as a company, we can take anybody from anywhere in the world. So yeah, these are the phone numbers. So screenshot that phone number, contact us. Whether you are a Nigerian or not, whether you are in Nigeria or not, this opportunity is open to everybody that is interested. But your income will be in Naira. Your income will be in Naira. Then we can now change it and do transfer to any account you give us anywhere in the world. There's a solid management team that will be handling everything. So you have nothing to worry about. Next question. Sorry, I need to be. If I want to buy oil, will I get at a discounted rate as a farm owner or at the general market price? We are not selling oil to you. We are selling oil to companies. So we are not selling to individuals. We are selling to corporate off-takers. And the number of people that are looking for oil, the companies that are looking for oil are even too much. So we can't be doing selling 1 gallon to individuals, selling 2 gallons to individuals. So that is not part of the business model at all. So don't think of buying anything in discounts. There's nothing like that. We are not selling oil to individuals. Once the oil begins to fruit, we are milling it and we are selling in containers. We are selling in we are selling to corporate organizations purely. So there is no discount. There is nothing to you. So, is there a website where I can access all the information? Yes, when we launch. We have not launched yet. So when we launch, you go to the website and get all the information. This is a pre-launch discussion. Yeah. So any information you need now, contact us. We'll send you all the information. Everything I'm reading to you right now, all these frequently asked questions, everything, that is what is on the website. But we have not, we are not putting that in the public domain yet until we launch, so that the price will be uniform, because we don't want people to be seeing different prices. So once we launch and there's a uniform price that will be there for the next 4 years, that price will be there, so that we are not changing things. So for now, there are two prices, pre-launch and launch. So we don't want to do that, put that on the website. But all the information here, everything that we are doing, 2 brochures. There's a palm tree investment brochure, which we call AI, Agric Intelligence and Agric Investment, AI versus AI. So that brochure is on, and then we have another brochure, frequently asked questions, and they will all be on the website. Yeah. When will Obafemi start selling? After we finish selling Owode, because it's a lot of work. It's not something to rush. 1,000 hectare is like a whole city. That's 2,500 acres. That's like 14 different villages. So we are going to launch Obafemi after we finish selling the Ewekoro. So if everybody buys, we are hoping that by the time we launch, we want to sell the 1,000 hectare by March. So if everybody is able to buy, bring your friend, once we finish that one, then maybe by the middle of next year, we launch the other one, and then we'll start selling that. But for now, we're in Ewekoro. And by the time we are moving to Obafemi, maybe the price will have increased again. Maybe we'll have discovered other expenses. So plug in now. If someone invests from Canada and the value of Naira goes down, do we get affected negative? Of course now. You will get affected now. You are doing a dollar investment. Yeah, of course. So if you are investing in dollars, your income is in Naira. So whatever happens to Naira will affect you. That's why it's a Naira business. We are not collecting dollar from you, we are collecting Naira from you, or the equivalent in dollar. So it's purely a Naira business. Of course, if Naira goes down, it will affect you. So think about it and make up your mind. Yeah. Can we get the recording of this? Yes, it will be on my YouTube channel. So my guys will put it on the YouTube. So at Dr. Luminde Manuel on YouTube, it will be there, so that the whole world can see everything and go through it. Next question. Is the sharing formula on profits or revenue generated? We are sharing profit now. Which one is revenue? We are sharing profit now. Is it not profit? How can you share revenue? Who will pay the salary of the people we have employed? So it's profit. Whatever is the profit, everything. There's audited accounts. So all of you, when we are finished now and we are closing, there's a platform everybody will be on. All of you will choose your representative by yourself to say, okay, with these 4 people, you are going to represent us. Then we have a representative there. Asset Rise have representative. So that will be the management board, which will be made up of Madiba, Asset Rise, and the investors representative. Then we have auditors that will be auditing the account. Then we have a back end, a platform where everybody will be, and everything will be posted. You'll be seeing everything as it's being done. So there is no secret. It's all of us together. And then you will know the expenses. Everything will be seen. It's very open. And then whatever money comes in is what we share. So it's profit sharing. It's profit sharing. Turnover is not profits. Okay. Where is your physical office? And for those that want to pay, what will be their evidence of payment? Now we have 3 different offices. We have an office in Ikorodu. We have an office in Sapphire in Idimu. And then we have an office inside the palm tree estate itself. So that's part of what we are doing, so that you want to meet us, you come to the palm tree estate there and meet us there. or you come to our office in Ikorodu, but we are opening a liaison office which is already open for this particular opportunity at our Sapphire apartment in Idimo. So when will you come to Kenya and launch Billionaires Conclave? Okay, send us a message, and the office will get in touch with you to see what we can do. So send the message, the office will look into that. And then the other person was asking what would they get. When you pay, you get a payment receipt. Immediately you pay. Once the money is confirmed, you are getting a receipt. And then once we are done with the preliminaries, everybody's then going to get a contract of sale. But allocation will be done when we are done with all the but you are getting a receipt. That's the document you get. Receipts. After receipt, the next thing you get to be a contract of sale. But what we have done is majority of what will be on the contract of sale, we have put it on the application form so that you already have an idea. But then when the allocation is done, then we are going to then do your survey, and we'll now call everybody to come and collect their documents by that time. But you get a receipt once you pay. Yeah. Another question? So those are the numbers. Everybody needs to have those hotlines. They will send you anything you need. So those phone numbers are functional, waiting for you. Screenshot them. And don't forget, everything will be launched on the 2nd of January 2026. So we're expecting all of you at the Global School of Money. We expect over 100,000 people to join us online through YouTube. And then we're expecting 5,000 people physically. And then for those of you that have already bought, or those that will buy before the 6th, on Saturday the 6th, we are going to the location to have the first major visit so that we can do videos, we can see things, and then we'll do content from there that we'll send to you guys again to see what's happening. So if you have already bought the pre-launch, already start to join us for that day. If you're in Madiba out, already start to join us on that day. So we have 7 minutes more. So anybody that has any question, please feel free to ask your questions. So 4 million naira for 1 acre, 10 million for 1 hectare. My. What an amazing lifetime opportunity. The palm tree right now, Nigeria, all the palm tree in Nigeria and all the palm oil we are producing in Nigeria is not even enough to take care of 50% of our local consumption. Nigeria presently imports over 60% of the palm oil we use in Nigeria. We import them from Malaysia and Indonesia. We import our palm oil. Over 60% of the palm oil we use is imported, and we need to change that narrative. What about security from intruders if farm is unfenced? Yeah, there's security there. We already have the track record. So we have 8,000 hectares that has been done in the last 10 years, and there has been no intruder for 10 years. So we already have a track record of what we are talking about. That's why we are working with Asset Tribe. So there are security people. You cannot fence. If you are going to fence it, then you people will have to now pay maybe 3 times of what you are paying now. Do you know what it means to fence 1,000 hectares? That means you'll be paying 3 times of what you are paying now for fencing, and the infrastructure is very expensive. So instead of that, we have security on the site. So, and that's what has been done. Asset Tribe have the track record. They've done that. Over 8,000 hectares, no crisis at all. Nothing. Nobody is coming in to come and do anything. So we all like I said, those are part of what you are paying for. So we have taken care of all that. They are uniform, armed security men, vigilante, and people on ground. So we have already employed people now, even before what goes on. So a lot of things are involved. Yeah, so security is not a problem. And then that's why we're also insuring the crop. So even if they come and steal all the palm oil, we'll get our money from insurance, but it won't happen because it has never happened in 8 years and 8,000 hectares. So it's not because of now it start. So palm tree is a very good business. I'm telling you, because it's more expensive than palm oil. And if you are putting money into it, it's just one time. So for those of you that want to plan your retirement, so you can scan this code now and then join us. You want to plan your retirement, you are working now. Instead of saying you want to buy iPhone 17 and then you will now begin to cry through your eyes, or you are not, your retirement plan is to say to you, many of you that have children, you want your children to school abroad. Rotimi, his father died when he was 13, and Palm Tree paid the school fees up to the way he went to UK. His children, everybody, so 4 generations from one crop. So, if you want your children to study abroad in another 5, 10, 15 years, you want to plan your retirement, you want to be able to enjoy, you want to build wealth for your grandchildren, this is an opportunity to plan something, and it will be investments. One investment for a lifetime of earning. One investment for a lifetime of earning. So I think we're good. Got 3 minutes more to go, but if there's no question, we want to stop here. So this video will be available on my YouTube channel at Dr. Lumide Emmanuel, and then we look forward to seeing all of you live on Friday, the 2nd of January 2026 at the Global School of Money Summit. And a lot of things will be happening that day. We're launching the palm tree. We're launching the School of Money University. We're launching the REPS, Real Estate Partnership Scheme. We are launching my new book, Pathway to Wealth Reloaded, the updated version. We are launching Madiba Countryside commercial plot and corner piece plots. So commercial plot and corner piece plot, we are launching all that. And then what else? So many things will be launched that day, so you don't want to miss it. 5,000 people physical, over 100,000 people online. Absolutely free. So as you are doing fasting and prayer for the year, come and be equipped and empowered. We're going to be sharing some powerful things. We're going to have like 3 sessions. There's going to be a teaser session. In fact, what we're going to be looking at is going to transform your life. I'm going to be sharing, and then we're going to have a panel session where we're going to be looking at collaboration and palm tree. And then I have some. Let me not share all the secrets with you. When you come, it's going to be. Then we're going to have a Q&A session that we're going to be launching. So get yourself ready to be a part of that. And then the Entrepreneurship Academy, also for 1 week, also get yourself plugged into that. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. Sorry about the delay at the beginning, but I think we've been able to answer your questions. So the video is available. You can screenshot what is showing right now, the School of Money and the Entrepreneurship Academy, and then you can have that as something that will help you to study. So as you are fasting, you empower yourself, and then you hit the ground running. So thank you very much for everyone for being a part of this. God bless you all. I'll see you at the top.